Hello everybody, we are here for GXHPW-GEW EHCW vs RTX Death Camp pay-per-view. We will be headed into the arena to get this show started in just one moment. Welcome to the first ever Demon Death Camp, aka Death Camp pay-per-view from EHCW RTX. And we are live from Tampa, Florida tonight. And welcome to GEW's pay-per-view, The Death Camp. We're going to start the evening out with our first match in a Hell in a Cell. Well, in a Death Camp match. Alpha versus Rack for that hardcore championship. This ought to be a good match to open up the show tonight. This will be a match for the RTX Hardcore Championship. Somebody may not walk out of here by themselves here tonight when this match ends. We're headed into the arena. First, making his way out here, he is a challenger representing the elite bloodline. He is Alpha. Can you dig it, suckers? You got Alpha coming on in. Getting ready to challenge Rack for that hardcore championship. Rack, being the title holder of that championship, has a weekly and showly basis to defend that title on every live event. Making his way in, Here's your hardcore champion, your RTX hardcore champion, Rack. He is the leader, or well, a member of the BWO. Here we go, here we go. Here we go. You got Rack versus Alpha. Alpha ready to win that title here, that hardcore title in this Demon Death Camp match. Well, in the Death Camp match, sorry. Difference between the two matches. Rack, the holder of that hardcore championship. Ref rings the bell, and here we go. Alpha runs in with that clothesline right away. And then a kick to the upper back and shoulder blades of Rack. But Rack with the elbows to the gut and a shoulder block of his own, taking Alpha off his feet. And then them brutal kicks to the upper chest. Now he's choking Alpha out here. Alpha with the Irish whip clothesline on Rack, on the champion. Normally in a match, the champion does not have to win the match, but in this case, Rack is going to have to pin Alpha here. There is no other way, no DQs, no way to get yourself disqualified, no countouts. This is going to be a brutal fight here tonight. Rack has something in mind. He's got that Irish whip, drops down, went for the clothesline, but Alpha snuck by. Rack with that belly to belly. Alpha with them head pounds into the turnbuckle, face first on rack. Alpha trying to keep the match in the ring. Going for that neck breaker, and he connects into the submission. Transitioned into a submission, but no, Rack is fighting his way out of the submission hold. Will the title change hands here tonight? Alpha with that back spinning elbow connects on Rack right in the face. The big elbow to the top, the head scissor chokes, and the big elbow to the top of Rack's head. Alpha looking to finish him with that Alpha KO. Alpha with that punch, that KO punch, laying Rack out. No, and he does not pick up the victory off of it here. Rack looking for that Boston Crab submission. What'll Alpha do? Alpha using his leg power to get out of the submission hold here. Belly to belly. Alpha had that leg stretch locked in, but Rack managed to get out of it. Rack going for that Rack's edge. This could be it. Could pick him up the victory here. And no, he manages to get out of it. Rack with the roll-up pin. Rack sneaks one in with the schoolboy roll-up pin on Alpha out of nowhere. Rack retains his title here tonight. We'll be headed into our next match in just one moment. Rack celebrating his victory with the crowd. Our next match, this rivalry has started heating up over on EHCW's High Voltage between Mr. Meat Shield and the Big Red Monster Kane. It's going to be a no-holds-barred match coming up next. Here we go. First making his way into the arena, he is Mr. Meat Shield. You better make sure that's okay with Mom. Mr. Meat Shield headed down to the ring. We have a few debuts here tonight at the pay-per-view as well. Non-title matches, of course, but do have a few matches here with some debuts in them. It's either one or two matches with debuts in them tonight. Mr. Meat Shield looking like he's ready to jack somebody up here tonight. And the big red monster, Kane, headed down to the ring. Last time these two met, the big red machine attacked Meat Shield out of nowhere. Kane ready to throw down. Let's see what these two do. Alright, ref rings the bell. Kane in quickly with the belly to belly on Meat Shield. Yeah, Mr. Meat Shield with that powerful snap on the leg, really taking the big red monster off his feet, keeping him contained. Both these superstars are about the same power, about the same height. Kane's got a little bit height on Mr. Meat Shield here. Kane saying it's done and over with after throwing Meat Shield to the outside. This is a no-holds-barred match, by the way. Anything can go. I would hate to be thrown into that brick or concrete barricade. That is a concrete barricade there, people. No padding at all. Oh! And then a big boot to the face. Kane with them right hands, but Meat Shield with the counter. Going for that snap suplex. The ref is letting this go here. Kane gets that elbow or that knee to the top of the head off the counter. But Meat Shield with the counter of his own. We have a bombshell match coming up next. I can tell you that now. Kane dominating Meat Shield, but Meat Shield with the counter here. Meat Shield with that snapmare on Kane's neck. Meat Shield looking to end it here. Can he finish Kane off quickly? Meat Shield crawl over to the pin. Meat Shield puts Kane away, puts Big Red Monster away here tonight. I don't think that's the last we're going to see of this rivalry. Let's see. Drops him down, gets a 1, the 2, and the 3. Mr. Meat Shield picks up the victory here tonight. And there's your winner. We're going to be headed into our next match here tonight. We've got a Falls Count Anywhere match coming up next between these EHCW bombshells. We have Graveyard, we have Holly, we have Kimberly, and we have Alice gonna throw down here tonight. These bombshells sure are taking their sweet ass time to get to the arena. Here we go. And first you have Alice Winters making her way down to the ring. She is representing the Winters family. Alice, the Black Widow Winters. And you have Holly Scott making her way into the arena. Graveyard making her way out here. You have Kimberly Love making her way down to the ring. And I will be right back why this match gets started. Alright, here we go. For the Extreme Hardcore Bombshell Championship, EHCW's Bombshell Championship. Each one of these lucky bombshells will get that title around their waist. This is a big opportunity for one of these four ladies here. You can see Graveyard and Alice taking the fight to each other. Why Holly and Kimberly take the fight to one another. Holly with the eye rake, then the crossbody. Holly breaking up the submission that Graveyard had locked in. Kimberly Irish whipping Holly to the outside of the ring. Alice with the reversal. Graveyard with the reversal on Alice into a half Boston Crab. But Alice fights her way out of it. Holly with the drop toe hold on Kimberly Love. Alice going for the pump handle backbreaker. Holly with the snapmare suplex. Alice with the spinning leg drop across Graveyard's neck. Little insult to injury right there. Graveyard thought she was going to take the fight to Alice, but Alice countered her in the corner. But Graveyard got the reversal off the top, but Alice is determined to take the fight to her. Kimberly with that X Factor coming off that top rope on Holly. Very nice move. Holly with the counter. Holly Irish whip Kimberly to the outside of the ring. That leaves the ring open for Alice and Graveyard. Alice, she's got that submission, that brutal submission locked in on Graveyard. But no, Holly breaks it up. Alice with that big kick to the back of the head on Holly. What's Alice have in mind here? Working on that leg. Kimberly set herself up. Looks like Kimberly and Alice are working together right here momentarily. Kimberly breaking up the pinfall Alice had locked in on Graveyard. Now the two bombshells are going after each other. Look at that. Lift up Power slam by Alice. Graveyard with the pump handle suplex on Holly, but it's broken up by Kimberly and Alice at the same time. Alice after Graveyard, leaving Graveyard from the match here. Kimberly with that belly to belly across Holly. And Holly kicks out at a 2.5. Kimberly shot a pin on Holly there. But Alice got in the ring and broke it up. But Kimberly with that sit-down spine buster on Alice Winters here. Graveyard back to her feet. Kimberly with them flying forearm, or with them forearm smashes. But Alice countered it in a super kick to the gut. Then a clothesline on Kimberly Love to the outside of the ring. That DDT ought to lay Kimberly out. Alice, she's working on everybody here. Alice, she's got that submission locked in, and there's nobody to stop her. Will she make Graveyard's tap out here? No. Graveyard is fighting her way back to her feet here. Alice with the counter. But Holly, she's got a DDT of her own. Graveyard with the big power bomb. And barely broken up by Holly, or we would have a new champion in Graveyard here. Alice pulling herself up to her feet. Going after Kimberly here. Alice needs to pay attention to the other two bombshells in this match. Atomic drop. Oh. Yo, Killshot, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Got a bombshell match going on right now. Graveyard breaks up the pinfall. Alice has locked in, but Alex with the crucifix, taking Graveyard off her feet. Graveyard with the counter, kick to the head on Alice, then a clothesline. I'm good, bro. I'm good. How are you? Graveyard to the top, and Alice with a spinning roundhouse kick takes Graveyard off her feet. Oh, but it is broken up. The pinfall is broken up by Holly Scott. Holly with the back elbow on Alice. Irish whip into the ring. Holly, Kimberly, and Alice are in the ring. Which bombshell will come out of this match with that championship? And welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Death Camp pay-per-view. EHCW RTX's pay-per-view Death Camp. Kimberly, something's lit. Glad to hear, glad to hear. Kimberly, something's lit a fire underneath her skin here. Kimberly goes for the heel kick and misses her target, but connects on Alice. Shotgun drop kicks on Holly. Graveyard with the pump handle slam. Nobody is up to stop this here. Kimberly barely kicks out after the 2 count. If Alice gets that spider web locked in one more time, she could win that bombshell title here tonight. Alice with the arm wrench into an arm bar. Graveyard going for the pump handle. Holly Scott picks up the victory. We have a new champion, a new bombshell champion here tonight, has been crowned for season 4. Holly Scott is the first bombshell. GG, damn right. First bombshell on EHCW to be crowned champion. This is our third match of the pay-per-view, so you didn't miss much. We still got a lot more excitement to go. Holly Scott, she can't believe it. One half of Toxic Candy. One half of that tag team with her sister. She's taking gold back to the locker room. I already seen that coming last season. She's one badass bombshell. Tag team division and singles division. Gonna head into the next match here at the pay-per-view. Yes, that was a good match. We have a Tornado Tag Team Hell in a Cell match coming up next. Well, it's a Death Camp match, but that's what I call my Hell in a Cell matches, are Death Camps. And then our main event's a Demon Death Camp match. We have the Truth Seekers taking on the BWO here tonight at the pay-per-view. Scotty Warren Dragon will be going into battle up against Dan, the Birdman, and Lex Storm, the Rabid Hyena. And pretty much everything you see tonight on my show are all my creations. How'd your day go, Killshot? I was streaming. We're gonna go into our tag team match here. You have Dan the Birdman and Lex, the Rabid Hyena Storm, making their way down to the ring. They are the Truth Seekers. Glad to hear, glad to hear. They're headed into a Death Camp match. You can see that steel structure hung high above the ring. You know, that's really killing my stream. How many things you got open on your phone? And their opponents, they are Scotty War and Dragon from the BWO, making their way down to the ring. Their buddy Rack retained his hardcore championship earlier here tonight at the pay-per-view. He will be defending that championship come RTX. So he has to defend the title every week, plus at each pay-per-view. This Death Camp match is going to get brutal between these two tag teams. Right now, I think I'm in the works of making a RTX tag team titles. for the men's division. We have bombshell titles. We're just not ready to have them. Oh my God! You can see Dragon taking the fight to Dan. Lex Storm and Scotty War on the lower half of the screen. Sorry about that. Having a little bad connection. I am on Wi-Fi when I do this. Doesn't look too bad, but on my screen it looks horrible. You can see Lex kick to the gut on Scotty War, and then the double drop kick to the face. Dan working on Dragon. Scotty with the neck breaker on Lex. Don't let that little weasel fool you, Lex Storm. He will come out of nowhere with that Eye of the Storm finisher. And Dan can hit that crow train at any moment. These two are a powerhouse team, but we're going to take nothing away from Scotty or Dragon. They are a good tag team. Lex with the shoulder block. Takedown. Now he's working on that right hand of Scotty War. Quick cover. But he don't even get a 1 count. Lex is going to have to bring the fight. That's one big dude. Dan, you can see Dan is working on Dragon. Shoving his face into that steel fencing. I want to see him bust the fucking cage open, pardon my French. Lex, gonna hit that DDT off the middle rope. Lex could be setting up for it right here. Lex might be setting up for the Eye of the Storm. Scotty counters, gets the leg sweep, goes for a half Boston Crab on Lex Storm. Dragon is beating the hell out of Dan on the outside of the ring. They just keep circling the ring back and forth. While Lex and Scotty are fighting on the inside of the ring. Scotty with that powerhouse clothesline, almost knocking Lex Storm's head off. That knee had to break his nose, but no, Lex with the counter and the knee to the gut, then a double drop kick, taking Scotty War off his feet. This is a back and forth fight. I'm telling you that now. See, Lex and Scotty have made it to the outside of the ring. Lex Storm with the lift up snake eyes on the outside of the apron. Dan setting up for the crow train. I do believe we're going to see the crow train. Crowing ain't easy. Dan hits a crow train on Dragon. Samoan driver. But it's broken up by Scotty War. Lex goes for a clothesline and misses. Lex is waiting for Scotty War. Dragon to get up to his feet. Lex is ready to strike with that Eye of the Storm out of nowhere. Lex showing the power he has. That fall away slam on Scotty War. That little dude showing the power he had. Told you, never count that weasel out. Dan's got the submission locked in on Dragon. Will Dragon tap? No. Lex winding up here. Lex mocking his opponents. Dragon with the counter into a shoulder block. Uh-oh. We're going to see that brutal DDT come off the center rope again. The Truth Seekers are demolishing the BWO here tonight. Scotty War with that half Boston Crab on Lex Storm, but it looks like Dan is going to break it up here. Lex back to his feet. Now it's a 2-on-1 situation if they want to make it. Eye of the Storm busting open Scotty War. And Dan with the running leg drop. Oh, almost a 3 count. Scotty with the arm wrench takedown. Dan setting up for the Crow Train one more time, but it's stopped by Scotty War. Lex, now he can focus. Lex breaking the submission hold Dragon had locked in. Dan with the counter arm drag takedown. Lex showboating here. Lex breaks up the submission. European uppercut by Lex Storm on Scotty War. Went for that boot, but Scotty's so big and powerful. He's just demolishing Lex. Jawbreaker by Dan. Went for the running clothesline and Dragon ducked him. Uh-oh. Could this be that big jackknife powerbomb? Lex got jackknifed. Good thing he had a tag team partner to break up the pinfall. Dan didn't even see Dragon coming up from behind him. Dragon with the big power bomb into a pin. And the BWO picks up the victory over the Truth Seekers here tonight. Take a look at that replay. BWO took a hell of a beating, but they did pick up the victory. Scotty War and Dragon picking up the victory here at Death Camp. We're going to be going into our next match. Do believe this will be a bombshell match. Coming up next. No. This is our Battle Royal match. We have 2 debuts here tonight. Chase Wolf and Nicholas Rain. This is also a mixed show match, so it's got superstars from both GXHPW and RTX. Is not a brand war match. It's just a match, mixing it up at the pay-per-view. Something a little different. We have Chaos. We have Nicholas Rain. We have Warboy. We have Chase Wolf. And we have what the fuck is this dude's name? I forget his name. And sorry if you could hear my loudmouth dog. Curse is his name. All right, let's go to the net. Let's go into this match. No. It'd be cool if it lets you design how the camera zooms in and out at the beginning of each match and shit on the entrances when you create an entrance. Chaos making his way into the arena first. This is our 4th or 5th match here tonight. No, I'm calling you out. Curse. Exit 137. Curse City, baby. Exit 137. Welcome to Curse City. Big man's making his way down to the ring. My money's on this dude right here. Watched a lot of footage of this dude compete, and he is a tough son of a bitch. Could take a beating. This is a battle royal, so it might get tag teamed up against and eliminated. And Nicholas Rain making his debut here tonight. You want to bring the heat when we bring the seek. Popped it off, give it up, hit it up, do it right. We'll bust it up when we end the flows tonight. Gotta change his entrance now. It was the one thing I forgot to do, but now that he's made his debut at the pay-per-view, the Twisted Nicholas Rain. Warboy making his way down to the ring. He has one half of War Spike. Chase Wolf headed down to the ring. Chase Wolf making his debut here. See how this match goes down between these 5 competitors. Damn, Chaos with that huge spine buster on Chase right out the bat. And you can see Nicholas going after Curse, but that might have not been a good idea. Now Curse going after Warboy, but Warboy's one tough son of a bitch. Him and his tag team partner are no joke. Jawbreaker. Warboy and Nicholas are smart, both working on Curse together, teaming up against the big man. Warboy with the power. He might eliminate Curse here. You can see Chase and Chaos going to battle up in your right hand corner of your screen. Warboy firing up here. Chase goes after Warboy. What does he have in mind? What a clothesline. Rang him out to dry off that clothesline. Warboy has been eliminated. Now it's down to these 4 superstars. What a flapjack by Nicholas, and follows it up by a running clothesline on Chaos. Chaos with the counter kick to the gut on Nicholas. Spinning back heel kick. Nicholas might find his way headed out the ring here in a minute. No. You got a bear hug. But Nicholas fights out of it. What a spear by Chaos on Chase. Nicholas trying to eliminate Curse here. He needs to watch it though. Chaos with the counter into a death drop. Curse fights his way out of the elimination, but Nicholas is still on par. But Curse, you can't count that son of a bitch out ever. Clothesline 9. See, I told you. Curse countered that shit real quick, taking Nicholas' reign out, and now it has come down to Curse and Chaos. I told you my money's on Curse here tonight. Baseball slide by Chaos. Chaos did eliminate Chase Wolf. Maybe we'll see Chase Wolf and Nicholas Reign fight each other on RTX. Uh-oh. Chaos trying to eliminate Curse here. It's going to come down to one of these 2 men. Curse trying to fight his way back in the ring, and he does. The exploding suplex. T-bone suplex. Went for that power punch. And it was brushed away. But Chaos went for that baseball slide. And Curse had that countered. But what a nice suplex by Chaos. Chaos setting up. Could be setting up for that spear. Better not be setting up for the Scarlet Rose. Setting up for the Scarlet Rose here. Busting open Curse. Chaos using Sinister's finisher. And he gets arm drag takedown. Curse looking to eliminate Chaos here, and he does. Curse picking up the victory. Curse will be part of that main event on EHCW for that heavyweight championship. He just got his way into that match. Curse picking up the victory here. Chaos mad, just staring Curse down. Gonna go into our next match. Of our bombshell main event coming up next. It's that triple threat RTX no DQs falls count anywhere match between Rosemary, Rebecca Snow, and Magmorta. Alright, let's go into the arena here in Tampa for this next match. It's our bombshell main event RTX match. Who will walk out the RTX bombshell champion. First making her way into the arena, she is Rosemary. Comes Magmorta, representing the Truth Seekers. Magmorta picking up the victory on RTX to get the stipulations and rules of this match in her favor. See if they pay off. No DQ. No DQ match. We'll see. Falls count anywhere. No DQ match. Magmorta's rules. Rebecca Snow making her way out here. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see who's gonna pick up the victory here. See if it'll be the same fate as over on RTX. Let's see if will it be somebody else picking up the victory for that Bombshells Championship. RTX Bombshells Heavyweight Championship. Rosemary quickly goes after Rebecca Snow. Not wasting any time, but Magmorta knows if she don't take Rosemary out, Rosemary is one of her top competition in this match. Rosemary, look at that brutality going. Frankensteiner by Rosemary on Rebecca. Rosemary bringing a different type of fight to this match here tonight. Big boot to the chest. Look at Rebecca Snow. But Magmorta gets a drop toe hold. It's gotta hurt the throat of Rebecca. Rosemary with the counter. Rosemary with the Frankensteiner on. Magmorta, quick cover. But quickly broken up by Rebecca. Magmorta with the counter on Rosemary. Rosemary with the counter of her own. And Rebecca looking to hit Rosemary from behind. Rosemary catches Rebecca's foot. Counters and then hits her with a spear out of nowhere. Rosemary. The dancing demons. Rosemary is taking the fight to her opponents. She is dominating since the bell has rung here tonight. Rebecca. What does Rosemary have in mind for Rebecca? Going for some kind of move. But Magmorta gets the clothesline from behind. Crucifix takedown by Magmorta. Rebecca Snow going after Magmorta. Cutting her off from that TLC. Rebecca gets that slap across the face. What a beatdown. Becca choking her her opponent out here. Magmorta hits her with the forearm smash and then a kick to the chest. Drop toe hold. Rosemary getting back to her feet here. Rosemary breaking up the pinfall. Rosemary with the duck underneath. Rosemary on top of her game here tonight. Magmorta's got the Queen's Gambit locked in. Goes for the quick cover here. And no. Hits clothesline on Rosemary. And then the stomps and then the choke in the corner. Rosemary with the drop down jawbreaker on Magmorta. Goes for the heel kick and Magmorta sidesteps it. All three bombshells back to their feet. What a reverse neck breaker across the knee and then into an actual neck breaker. Rosemary, the dragon whip, leg whip. Quick cover on Rebecca. But Rebecca kicks out of 2 count. Magmorta up to her feet. Spinning heel kick by Rebecca Snow. What does she have in mind? Nice. Again. What a spinning neck breaker combo. Kick to the gut. DDT on Magmorta. Rebecca quick covers on Magmorta. Rosemary. She went for a flying forearm smash, but it backfired, but she hit that spear. Quick cover on Rebecca. Oh, we almost seen a new champion crowned, a new bombshell crowned here tonight. Champion. Uh-oh. Dancing with Demons coming to Rebecca Snow. Magmorta trying to steal the win and capitalize off Rosemary's attack. Rosemary. The fire must have lit underneath her. Wow, Rosemary walks out champion here. Rosemary is the new bombshell champion of RTX. Look at that spear out of nowhere to Rebecca Snow by Rosemary. The DDT laid Magmorta out. But that's where it came back to bite her. Spear. Boom. And it's done. Right there, Dancing with Demons. Took her out. There's your new bombshell champion. Your RTX bombshell champion, Rosemary. That's going to piss Magmorta off. Whoa. Let Rosemary celebrate for a minute with her championship. We'll head into our main event here at the pay-per-view. It's going to be one hell of a ride for this next match, let me tell you that. Now can you dig that, suckers? Crossfire is in our main event here tonight. Getting ready to go in our main event. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys of all ages, you are getting ready to see a showdown for once in a lifetime opportunities. It's gonna be a minute. Production truck says we're just about ready. And I think we can head into the arena for our next match, folks, here at Death Camp. Got a Demon Death Camp match coming up next. And no, they are not Overkill, they're Crossfire. I just had to quickly throw their group back together because I did a whole new universe when I started this season. So that'll be changed by the next time you see them tag team together. Crossfire making their way out here. And their opponents, they're the Fallen Wasteland. Making his return, White Fang the White Wolf with his tag team partner, Sinister. The Wolf of Souls is back off that knee injury, and him and Sinister are headed down into a match that favors them. They created the Demon Death Camp match. They are the Fallen Wasteland. Match is going to be one hell of a match. Stay tuned, folks. It's for the GXHPW Tag Team Championship. Will Sinister and White Fang pick up their GXHPW Tag Team Championships? Or will we see somebody else crowned victor? Sinister quickly goes after Crossbones, and Snake Eyes goes after White Fang. White Fang with the counter, Snake Eyes with the counter. This is going to come down to which set of superstars want this title more. White Fang and Sinister are like 7, 8 time GXHPW Tag Team Champions. So it's not all about if they want it. It's all about, are they going to take it here tonight? You can see White Fang's already got the submission locked in. Sinister back to his feet. White Fang working on Snake Eyes. Sinister attacking Crossbones. This is just going to be one hell of a brutal match here, folks. See where it goes. Snake Eyes got the head scissors locked on White Fang, but it's broken up by Sinister quickly. Sinister kick to the gut. What is Sinister going for here? Sinister don't play around. Will we see that Scarlet Rose by Sinister here tonight? Crossbones. What a pile driver on White Fang. Going for that submission hold. He's got it locked in. I think White Fang will fight out of it. White Fang went for that clothesline and it backfired. Crossbones, another sit. Whoa, that shit was fucking crazy. Pardon me. That move that Snake Eyes did was fucking crazy. White Fang calling to the pack of wolves, the demon wolves. Sinister with that brutal clothesline on Snake Eyes. Seeing a whole nother set of Sinister and White Fang here tonight. What a move by Sinister. What a Frankensteiner. White Fang, Irish whip, Crossbones out of the ring. What are we going to see here? Backdrop on Snake Eyes by Sinister. You could see Fang, he is just working Crossbones on the outside. These two men are going to hurt each other. Suplex back into the ring. White Fang smart to take Crossbones back into the ring. Sinister setting up for that Frankensteiner again. Out of nowhere, White Fang got the submission locked in. Crossbones did tap out. I told you this is going to be one hell of a brutal match. Somebody's going to walk out injured here tonight. Bet your ass. Snake Eyes went for that double fist. And it did not pay off. Sinister throwing Snake Eyes into that cage. Crossbones working White Fang quickly. Leg sweep out of nowhere. Don't let that wolf's pit hit you. Snake Eyes. What a move. White Fang quickly out of the submission hold like no other. Sinister fighting his way out of that submission. Him and White Fang double teaming Snake Eyes here. White Fang with the wolf's pit out of nowhere. Got that submission locked in. No, it's countered, but Sinister hit that 3-0. White Fang looked like he was going for that super kick, the wolf paw. Or the super paw. Sinister and White Fang, they're dominating this match right now. What does White Fang have in mind? White Fang's been busted open. So has Snake Eyes. That should have broke up the pinfall or the submission. White Fang looking for that. And he hits it one more time. That wolf's pit. Breaks up the submission. We have 23 minutes left, folks. What a spike DDT. Snake Eyes and White Fang are just going back and forth. Crossbones and Sinister are going back and forth here. These are two tag teams that you just love to see when these two get in the ring together. It is back and forth competition. No doubt about it. Drop toe hold on Snake Eyes. White Fang going for that Irish whip. Using the ropes. What's Sinister got in mind here? Nothing. He drops down. European uppercut by Sinister. Tilt-a-whirl side slam. Are we going to see the Wolf's Pit one more time by White Fang? That's one brutal move. I don't know how many times we've seen him hit it here in this match tonight. Snake Eyes with the arm drag takedown on White Fang. Sinister. Scarlet Rose out of nowhere on Crossbones. White Fang with the shoulder block counter. Sinister looking for that signature. Or for that submission, sorry. Flying forearm smash and another flying forearm smash. The Pele out of nowhere. Jawbreaker from Snake Eyes on White Fang. Now it's a 2-on-1 situation. But White Fang countered that. Uh-oh. White Fang's got that submission locked in. But he lets go. What does Crossbones have in mind to do on Sinister? Crossbody cutter. And he connects. White Fang looking for that Wolf's Pit one more time. Sinister with the counter. Damn. Somebody's going to have a concussion after 3, 4, 5 of them motherfuckers. Look at that. Sinister just tossed Crossbones into that fence. Off the outside apron. Flapjack. I don't even know how Snake Eyes is still standing after the brutal beating he's taken in the ring from White Fang. You call this a tag team match, but I call this one-sided tag team match. Snake Eyes. What a nice counter there. Sinister with the counter of his own on Crossbones. Sinister breaking that submission up. Sinister with the big right hand of Crossbones, or to Snake Eyes, but Snake Eyes, he gets the counter into a backbreaker. Now he's choking Sinister out. Uh-oh. He's got the submission locked in. Sinister taps. Anything can happen in this match. Crossbones dropping White Fang. Sinister with the counter. White Fang fights out of that submission lock. If I was one of them, I'd roll to the outside. Sinister looking for that pump handle to a body slam. He breaks the submission between Crossbones and White Fang into a backdrop. Sinister holding down the fort right now. Snake Eyes attacking Sinister. Both going blow for blow. Crossbones and White Fang both starting to get up to their feet. Now it's a 2-on-1 situation. Fang is back up to his feet. Back elbow, flying forearm smash. And he manages to break up the pinfall. European uppercut. White Fang coming back. A new superstar. White Fang with the submission hold. I think we've seen a new superstar here. Sinister's been busted open by Crossbones. White Fang telling Snake Eyes, you picked the fight with the wrong motherfucking wolf. With the wrong wolf. Should have went and picked a fight with Chase Wolf, but sure in the hell not me, is what White Fang's saying. I don't know how many times we've seen that wolf pit dropped. That'll never submit anybody. Snake Eyes hits the backhand chops and then the code breaker on Sinister. White Fang with the shoulder block takedown off that reversal. Leg drop across the throat. A jumping knee. Going for that falling fist. I'm surprised only superstar not in this match not busted open is Crossbones. Sinister gets a counter on Snake Eyes. Got the half Boston Crab locked in. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Oh, I would have made it a 2-on-1 situation. Bullshit, that should have been a rope break, or that should have been broken up. White Fang. Irish whip Snake Eyes to the outside. Boys need to pick up a submission here. White Fang just taking those brutal kicks out of nowhere. Sinister, take him out. Pump handle into a gut buster. White Fang back into the ring, going after Snake Eyes here. Was going for that belly to belly, but it's countered. Abdominal stretch locked in. I don't even know who's got the lead here. I ain't keeping count. The ref's keeping count. White Fang back to his feet. Bullshit. Sinister and White Fang need to come back. White Fang taking Crossbones out of the equation so Sinister could pick up another submission here. Will it pay off? Yes, it will. White Fang trying to bust Crossbones open. Damn. White Fang throwing Crossbone into those steel steps. Sinister hits the Scarlet Rose out of nowhere. Going for another submission hold. And he picks up 2 in a row. What a toss by White Fang on Crossbones here. Been one hell of a match. 13 minutes to go. White Fang calling for it. Gets the counter. White Fang setting up for it. Snake Eyes is going to get that drop kick to the... Oh, hits that curb stomp on White Fang. What a submission hold. Anything can happen here. Sinister counter. White Fang with the counter here. Shoulder block. Sinister being taken out. They don't know what's going on. White Fang don't see. He's got two opponents here. Takes care of one. White Fang needs to watch Snake Eyes here. Sinister back to his feet. Sinister. What a Hurricane Rana Frankensteiner out of nowhere. Can Sinister get the submission locked in here? White Fang quickly forearm smash to Crossbones. Was going for the Scarlet Rose, but it's countered. Seeing reversals go back and forth, left and right here. Uh-oh. White Fang and Crossbones have left the ring here. This is where things could get real dangerous. White Fang hit that super kick. But he's headed back into the ring. These guys need to tie this shit up. Quit putting that stupid fucking submission locked in and you would get it. What a clothesline by Sinister on Snake Eyes. Let's go for the 3 of woe. Could we see the Wolf's Paws? We are going to see him. What a move by Sinister and White Fang both at the same time. Kick to the gut. Flying forearm. White Fang needs to go after Snake Eyes. That submission hold that Snake Eyes has is brutal. Sinister back up to his feet. You got some fresh bucks and fresh blood in here. White Fang has sustained a beating. Don't count the Wolf out yet. Sinister. Now everybody's going to the outside. What the hell's up with this shit? Back in the ring. Got 9 minutes left. Anything can happen. I don't know though. White Fang with the counter. But Snake Eyes had a counter of his own. Ref don't see the choke going on. Float over by Crossbones on Sinister. Snake Eyes got that submission locked in on White Fang. White Fang needs to fight out of this, but no. White Fang and Sinister, they need to come back. I think they're losing now. It's like Crossbones has infinite stamina. Snake Eyes is brutal, can't lie. Got the submission locked in one more time. No. White Fang endures the pain, fights his way out. But they have picked up the momentum against the two. Sinister, you don't see Snake Eyes coming up from behind him. White Fang and Sinister are looking rusty here tonight. Come on, Sinister. Nope. No way they could come back in 7 minutes, not with the brutal beating they've taken. Hell would have to freeze over first. Problem here is Sinister's not paying attention to his partner. We're just watching this match. Then with that super paw. White Fang needs to watch Snake Eyes behind him. Sinister, never mind, had him. What do you have in mind? Uh-oh. Slingshot. Drop kick. Ring the goddamn bell. Watch Crossbones. White Fang taking a beating here. I don't know how long these superstars can last. 5 minutes left. Slingshot, wolf paws. Looks like we're gonna see the Scarlet Rose here. Damn. We're seeing fucking a fight break out. Come on, fight out that hold, Sinister. It's broken up. That was broken up. Ref not calling it. Either way, this has been a good match, folks. 3 minutes down. Uh-oh, what does White Fang have in mind here? White Fang gets a counter on Snake Eyes. Gonna see the Wolf's Pit. No.
What did you say to Terry?
Got a tap. Bullshit, ref. You'll call that breakup, but you don't call mine.
What?
2 minutes to go. Looks like Crossfire might pick up the win here.
Oh, so you're fine to play, but she wants to play with you guys too, okay? Anyways.
Crossbones and Snake Eyes giving the Wasteland a run for their money here. This won't be the last time we see these superstars this season. Total domination here by this team. I'm going to see the Wolf's Paws right now. Need a counter here by Sinister. Only a minute and something left. Three, four, 5 hits and it's not broken up. No way a minute they're gonna pull off a win here. Might as well drop your hammer right here, right? Sit right here. Flying forearm smash. Come on, stop fucking showboating. If you want to fucking showboated, you could have had a win. But you're gonna lose this match. Of course. Crossfire picks up the victory over the Fallen Wasteland here tonight at the pay-per-view. They will be taking the gold home with them tonight. But I don't think that'll be the last time we see these two teams go at it. So we'll see how that goes Thursday on EHCW. Y'all take care. Thank you for coming out and hanging out with me. I'm out. Peace out.